Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a full solo playthrough of Naturopolis, a standalone Sprawlopolis game. This is basically Sprawlopolis, but nature, with a couple of rules twists. If you don't know how to play Sprawlopolis, I've done a complete playthrough of that game as well. You can check it out in the description below. But don't worry, I'm going to teach the game as we play, just like I always do. So let's just jump right in. Now I've got everything all set up. It's very simple. You take the deck of 18 cards, you shuffle it, and then you draw 3. These are going to be your 3 scoring cards for the game. And in this case, we got Driving Daisies, Patchwork Park, and Sniff or Swim. Driving Daisy says we're going to score 2 points per meadow block that's on our longest road, but we're going to lose a point for each meadow block that's not on that road. Patchwork Park's going to give us 1 point per campsite adjacent to another campsite that's on a different block type. And Sniff or Swim gives us a choice. We can either get 2 points per block in our largest meadow group, but we're going to lose 2 points for every lake that's adjacent to that group. Or the reverse, 2 points per block in your largest lake group, but minus 2 points for each meadow that's adjacent to it. You'll see how this scoring works as we play. One important thing to note is these numbers. We're going to add those up. We get 29 points. That's our target score. At the end of the game, we need to score 29 or more points in order to win. At the end of the game, in addition to this scoring, we're also going to look at these 4 different block types. We're going to look at our largest group of each type, and we're going to score 1 point for each block in those largest groups. We're then going to lose 2 points for each road. And that's a difference from base Sprawlopolis, where you would just lose 1 point per each road. Here, we're going to lose 2 points per each road, because this is nature, and we don't want to have a lot of roads ruining our beautiful habitats. After you've flipped over your 3 scoring cards, you then deal yourself 3 cards. That's going to be in your hand, and then you put a card out here in the middle to get things started. And on your turn, you pick one of the cards in your hand, and you're going to place it out here on the board. And I see a great play immediately. I'm going to take this card, and I'm going to place it right here. Now, we're doing this tile laying thing, and there's just a couple of small rules. You have to place a card so at least one side is adjacent. So this is okay, but diagonal alone is not okay. You can also overlap, so we could do something like that if we wanted, or that. We can even completely cover up a previous card if we wanted. You cannot tuck. That's the other rule. You cannot tuck things in. We can also turn this card, but it must lay like that. We cannot place it like that. And those are all the placement rules, except for one other. And this is, again, the second difference from Sprawlopolis. In Naturopolis, we have roads and we have rivers. And you cannot have a road meeting up with a river like that. That's not allowed. But we don't want to do that. We want to do this. And this is going to work out great for us because we've extended this road, which is good. Ideally, we'd like to just have one giant road because then we'd just lose 2 points. If we were to put this road over here or something, we now have 2 roads. That's going to be minus 4 points. So we want to try to just build one long road if we can. With our current scoring, we don't really care about having one big river. Sometimes that might be a scoring condition. But look right here. They're kind of small, but you can see there's a little campsite and there's a little campsite. So for our Patchwork Park, we have 2 adjacent campsites on different terrain types. Boom, that's going to be 2 points. Once you place a card, you then draw the top card into your hand, and you're just going to keep doing that until all of the 15 terrain cards have been placed out, and then you're going to score. It's that simple. I think I see something else that I like here. That seems to be pretty nice. Extend the road. We now have these 3 green together. That's nice. Maybe I'll try that. We really need to build up this lake maybe for this. And this has the road going through the meadow, so we definitely want that to connect to this large road we're creating. Is there a really good spot for this? That's not bad. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's try that. I also want to pair up these campsites. We have one over here. Could maybe put something in there. A lot of forest campsites. For building up this lake, we want to get rid of that meadow. That's for sure. Be nice if we could get this to connect. Wonder if I could do something like this. Okay, that's a little awful, but I think that might work out. Could I do this? Okay, I don't mind that, actually. That seems pretty okay. Ooh, this needs to go up here like that. That works. We have a nice little mountain range here. Maybe we can connect that forest. We want to grow this and get rid of some of these meadows. It's a tall task. This needs to continue out like that, probably. Let's see if we can make that work. This is interesting. Yeah, if we did that... That's a connection there. 2 campsites. And then I'm thinking of just putting this up here like that. Yeah, let's try that. Could go like this. Yeah, I like that better. I want to get rid of that road. So that could work. Now that's adjacent. That's okay. Okay, we're down to our last 3 cards. We do have one big road, so we've done well there. These 2 have meadows with roads, so we want to connect those up to the larger area. The only question is, what's the best way of doing it? Now, that's kind of facing the wrong way. I'm possibly missing something here. Yeah, I don't want to make multiple roads. I just can't get these to connect. Could do something like that. Really helping anything. I could make this bigger by just doing something like that, or even like that. There's no way to really make... All right, I think that's it. That's all I can do. Let's score it up. Okay, time to calculate final scoring. First, we have driving daisies. We're getting 2 points per meadow that's on our longest road. And we have one big road. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 meadow blocks times 2. That's 16. And then we're going to lose a point for each meadow that's not on the road. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16 minus 5, we got 11 points for driving daisies. That's really good. Next, Patchwork Park, we're getting 1 point for each campsite that's adjacent to another campsite that's on a different terrain. We really fell down on this one, I think. We have 1 here, 1, 2, and then here, 3, 4, and I kind of think that's it. Wow, okay, yeah, we really dropped the ball there. Got a few that are close, but nope, that's it. So just 4 points for that. And then Sniffer Swim, we definitely want to do the largest lake. So we're getting 2 points for each block in that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then we're losing 2 points for each meadow that's adjacent. And I think that's just 1, 2, and 3. These diagonals don't count. So that's -6. So that's going to be a total of 8 points for that. So 11 plus 4 plus 8, that's going to be 23 points in total for our 3 scoring conditions. Remember, our target number is 29. Now we're going to look at the 4 different types of terrain, and we're going to look at our largest groups, and we're going to get a point for each block in those. So we can start with our water. It's obviously this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 additional points for that. For forests, it looks like it's these 3. So that's 10. For mountains, it looks like it's this 3. So there we go. That's 13 in total. And then meadows, it looks like we just have 2. So that's a total of 15 additional points. That brings us to 38. And then we're going to subtract 2 points for every road. We only have one big long road. We did very well there. So that brings us to a complete total points of 36, which is well above our target number of 29. So we have won the game. And there you have it. That is a complete solo game of Naturopolis. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.